Let us get Karlak on our side while Will needs to rest. Because, well, no, actually, you're
All's well
pretty
that
good.
ends.
Let's just,
Not as bad as it could have.
let's get rid of Asteria
Is
then.
that blood?
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlak. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Stay in here, Cap, Asterian.
Darling, I'm hurt. It's,
Alright.
Seems like a
Karlak.
good moment to talk.
Why are we slowing down?
So how did you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
In your expert's opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
You're such a nerd. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
This is all there has been. I remember only snippets of red.
It'll come back to you. Maybe you'll recognize something we passed, or maybe we'll find out what happened to you. I get the feeling we've got a long road ahead of us. I hope we find you some answers along the way. Hey, soldier.
About those paladins you want us to confront.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's not... Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Thanks. So that's why that refugee said that he took a pact. He wasn't just a refugee, he was a part of their group. Yeah. I thought that the refugee was just someone that she fought, but no. I have no memories of where I come from or of who I am. Is this all part of Ceramorphosis?
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, no, maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
I like her. I'm drawn to violence to blood, obsessions that can become compulsions.
Well, look. You've said it, right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know?
Alright, we're heading out.
Fuck yes.
In the meantime, here, Karlak.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
You're taking that. It looks pretty good on you, too. Alright, let's level you up.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Alright, let's see if he's telling the truth. Let's hope this works. Aha!
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlak's head on a pike.
You don't fear Karlak. You want to kill her on Zariel's behalf. Or you can drop the act. I know you're servants of Zariel.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Oh boy. Okay. Damn you.
What now?
Alright.
Now this is my happy place.
Karlach. You are going to go ham, my friend.
I won't give in. The witching hour.
Actually, let me get you up there. No. We can get you up, no?
Outflank. Outsmart.
There we go.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay. Both of you are not gonna flee. Alright. You know what? Let's just do this. And that. And this. What the hell was that? Oh, I forgot you could do that.
Battle of wits.
Hopefully this will just hit you. God damn it.
My turn. Got it.
On the victor's path. Watch and learn.
Oh, this is going poorly. Let's make you bleed. you dead now. Alright. Now let's go up and help the others.
Coming through.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god. This is going terribly. Will, can you do this? Not nearly enough. Alright. Let's try that again.
Let's get this over with. The lesson is death.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Good move.
Anyway, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You preoccupy her.
Survival is all that matters.
Can you maybe drop your sword? No, not worth it. That's barely any percentage.
Here we go again.
Nice.
Put 'em on.
All right. You jump over here and say hi. God damn. Yeah.
This is my time.
Yeah, let's hope you use it. Damn.
The dice roll in my favor.
Let's put you out before you do anything reckless.
Bye forever, pal.
Wish she survived. I mean, wish she didn't survive, but hey. What did you say?
Covered.
I didn't mean to go up there.
Unleash me. Of course.
All right. Okay. Well, let's help you.
In position.
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me?
No holding back.
One day I'll catch a break.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zuriel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Well then.
I'd love to, thanks.
Well, we should probably get out of here while she's doing her thing, yeah.
Mind never quiet.
Oh,
Never go back.
Hatched up. Pushing on.
Just Thariel. Come on.
okay.
That ought to do it.
Goodness gracious.
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How's the hell do you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Don't worry, I know exactly who he is. I wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good. What can I do you for?
Alright, let's get these conversations out of the way. Well, how did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned the boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does the Infernal Engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up. Pent up in what way? What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least. Why are we slowing down? Anyway, what were we talking about?
Now that these paladins are out of the way, what's your next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
Oh well, Anders. Not who you said you were ya? That would be good. That sword could be good for Lae'zel. You. Surprised we can't just buy your gear that you were selling. Well, take the gear you were selling at least.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid this is going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Okay, got a coin slots in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Okay. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Alright. So,
Let's get going.
do have a lot of soul coins. You have... oh, not a lot at all. We only have 2. Thought we had more. Well, there you go, Karlak. That's yours.
Here goes
Now
nothing.
that we have the key...
That corpse corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
Ooh, maybe we should get Starian in here.
Half an hour of looting later.
I should speak.
Yo, Damon.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up.
Jeez.
Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
Well,
That
luckily
thing
for you, I have
isn't
some.
meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely. Let's see what you can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
She just opened up her chest and put it right in there, huh?
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Alright. In that case, Karlak, you'll hold on to it.
This to fix me. Depends. Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
We'll find more infernal iron and get you that second upgrade too.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Well, thankfully, we still have some. Will you be alright? Or let's find you something to burn then.
That's what I like to hear.
There we
Now,
go.
let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
Alright. Damon,
Looking for steel? I have, well...
I found another
something
piece of
close.
infernal iron. Can you make an upgrade?
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
She?
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
That's some nice wings. Let me guess. Will's patron?
Handler's the word, if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
The fuck?
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Literally a goddamn contract? Huh. You better not lay a damned finger on Karlak.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Huh? He's a demon now? Or tiefling?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
What in the goddamn... Well, there's a lot to talk about after that.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Yep. I'm guessing Asterian's not going to be happy with that.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
The moments when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first.
Aww.
In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
They might not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Give, what in the hells would she taste like?
Something exotic, surely? Like Amnin liquor?
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
Oi. This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So,
Oops.
in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Karlach.
A brave choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Alright. Well, how you doing, buddy?
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Later Frontiers has some explaining to do.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more and no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this pact if you can.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be a loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Well, I mean, I'm a warlock too, so...
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Huh. I guess I'm not surprised that you like Karlach, all things considered. And Shadowheart, what do you guys say?
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Right.
Do not be cursed.
Well, I guess it's time for bed. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.